Hello everyone, this is going to be the last favorites episode video for this year, and the next one that I will post will be in 2013, so how about that? I recently posted a picture of this Dior nail polish called Safari Beige on my Instagram, which is RAEview, just like this channel, and I wore it without a base coat, without a top coat, and I just applied 2 coats of this polish to my nails. Now, this is probably the most glossy Dior nail polish that I own and have tried in recent memory. I really feel that you can wear it alone, but it only lasts for a day or two because this polish does chip pretty badly. And a lot of people complain about Chanel nail polishes chipping, but in my experience, I find that Dior nail polishes chip on me the quickest because they are a little thicker, the pigmentation is really dense, and so when the nail dries, it just lifts a little bit easier because of that pigmentation. And I have also recently tried the Red Royalty from Dior. On me it runs a touch warmer than I had expected, but I do love it, and this one does last quite well. I really do love the opacity of their nail polishes, so if you are into nail polish that is really pigmented and you don't care about wear time, I always wear Butter London and Deborah Lippmann base and top coats. But again, as much as I love Dior nail polishes, they're not my top pick. So I just wanted to make that clear for all of you who are interested in my take on the Dior versus Chanel nail polish debate. Now for the one nail polish brand that I think performs just as well as Dior at a much lower price point. These are Illamasqua polishes. This is the one that I wanted to try for a while, called Purity. I just think that for the price, the quality is very comparable to Dior, but since the price is cheaper, I highly recommend you stop by your local Sephora and check these polishes out. And because I know there are some people that will ask, my favorite Illamasqua polish is Nomad. And now for the face products. I have been wearing the Dior Snow UV Shield BB Cream face product. And yes, this is a BB cream, and as most of you know, I'm not a big fan of BB cream. I prefer traditional foundation, but I decided to try this because I love the Dior Snow UV Shield in 50 Translucent. It's my holy grail sunscreen, and that's why I decided to try the BB cream, even though I don't like BB creams. And I do like it enough. This is still considered one of my misses. I don't feel like it absorbs as well. It sort of just sits on top of my skin, coating it with this sheen, and you know, I know some people really love it, but it's just not for me. I feel like if you find the right foundation, for example, YSL's Touche Éclat foundation, this is so natural looking and it's way thinner and provides just as much coverage as this BB cream does without looking cakey. It is one of the best that I have encountered, but nonetheless, I still am not going to make the switch from foundation to BB cream. I'm definitely going to continue using this. It's definitely a winter product. I feel in the summer it would just be much too thick for my preferences. I just love this product because it has the SPF sunscreen, so I don't have to use my regular Dior Snow SPF with a foundation. I can just use this one product. I use less than one full pump, and it comes in a pump just like the regular sunscreen. Again, I don't know if I will be repurchasing it. It's just that the bottom line is I don't like BB cream. Now, I am wearing the BB cream with my Benefit Hello Flawless powder foundation today, and a lot of you might ask, oh, well, why don't you like BB cream? It actually does look good on your skin. But let me tell you, it's not the BB cream that looks good on my skin, it's the Benefit Hello Flawless powder. And I've talked about this powder foundation before. The first time I bought it, I think I was 19. I must have been a freshman or sophomore in college. But I love this Benefit powder. I think for the price, it is probably the best powder that you can buy. And I use the color Honey. This has an SPF of 15, so it does flash back in flash photography pictures, but I don't really take pictures that often, so it's not really of a concern to me. I'm more concerned with sun protection if I'm outside. But as you all know, I love the Dolce & Gabbana powder foundation as well as the Clé de Peau powder foundation, and I just think for the price, whether I was on a budget or not, I would still recommend the Benefit Hello Flawless because it does such a great job of providing sheer to almost full coverage. And I used a large fluffy brush today. I used just the Sigma large F30 brush, and as you can see, I have hit pan. So this is the second compact that I've purchased, and this is the second one that I hit pan on. So I know I will be finishing this and I will be repurchasing this as well. Now for eyebrows, I receive a lot of questions about the new Hourglass Arch Brow Pencil, and the Tom Ford Brow Sculptor in Espresso. I have this one in number 4, Espresso, and I have the Arch by Hourglass in Dark Brunette. And I have to say, now that I've used both of them long enough, I can tell you the exact differences. If you have very sparse, thin brows and you want to get a really dark, filled-in brow like this, then I highly recommend that you try the Hourglass. But if you already have a decent amount of brow hair and you're just looking to fill in certain spots or just add some more definition to the back of the brow, then I highly recommend the Tom Ford. The Tom Ford doesn't layer quite as well because the Hourglass is more creamy. Both brow pencils have that beveled edge, which I adore. I think the Tom Ford is slightly more red, whereas this is more true to brown. And I feel like right now this one does, the Hourglass matches my hair a little bit better, but I still love and use the Tom Ford. It is all personal preference, so you choose whatever you find best. I do, however, like the softer spoolie on the Hourglass Arch a little better, but I feel like the caps of the Hourglass pencil are not as well constructed as the Tom Fords. But, you know, this one is a lot cheaper. Now for skincare, I have been loving DailyLook. They generously sent me a couple products to try out, and I love the Rose collection. And my favorite product of the collection is the moisturizing cleanser, and I use this in the morning. It has a slight exfoliating effect, so I no longer use my Clarins with orange anymore because I have been using this one and I do love it. It's gentle. I love the rose scent with a slight black tea fragrance. Highly recommend. The entire Rose collection by DailyLook, if you're a rose lover like I am, will definitely appeal to you, and we'll be doing a giveaway sometime in the next week or two, so stay tuned for that. And now I have the DailyLook Purely Bright Night Moisturizer. I'm not using the serum, just the night moisturizer, and I posted my night routine from last night on my Instagram if you guys wanted to check that out. But I love this moisturizer because my skin is slightly dry in the winter. Actually, it is dry around the cheek area. So I have been using this and I only need just a touch. Literally, the half a size amount of a pea is more than enough for my face and my neck. So you only need a tiny, tiny amount. And even in the directions it says warm a small amount between the fingertips and gently press onto face and neck. So avoid the eye area because this is not meant to be used there. But overall, if you're looking for something to cure your dry winter skin woes, then definitely check this product out, and it's not too expensive either. Now for body lotion. The older I get, the more I find it imperative that I apply lotion to my body. And I never had extremely dry skin, but the older I get, I just feel like my skin is just parched all the time. But that doesn't mean I want to wear really thick, heavy lotion. So recently I've been using the Gold Bond Ultimate Restoring, which is nice, but it leaves a slight balmy sheen on my skin. I do like balmier lotions though. I don't like really thin ones like Cetaphil, and the Gold Bond is nice, but because of that balmy residue, I don't like it when I have to work out. I just feel like my sweat just slips and slides along my skin. So I recently discovered the Love Sweet Love by Philosophy, and I have tried their regular lotions before and I haven't been exactly impressed, especially for the price, but I love this firming body emulsion in the Love Sweet Love scent because it smells similar to some of the Jo Malone scents that I love. Nothing in particular that calls out to me and reminds me of Jo Malone, but just the freshness and the slight fruitiness, and most importantly, the scent fades, so it doesn't give me a massive migraine. And that's the problem with Bath & Body Works body butters that I have. Even though I love their body creams and body butters, they just give me a headache. They make my sheets and everything smell like what I have worn all over my body. But I have been loving this Philosophy Love Sweet Love, even though I haven't been using it for long. I know this is going to be a staple in my winter skin arsenal, and as much as I love the Jo Malone body creams, they're just way too expensive to use on the daily. So this will be my new everyday go-to skincare, and I'm going to save my Jo Malone body creams for special occasions. Now for some accessories. I love DailyLook for accessories, and as much as I love my YSL Arty rings, sometimes when it comes to jewelry, I like affordable jewelry that I can just toss and wear and not be afraid to lose. I love the combination of the gold with the slight silver and the rhinestones in the center. It's a very dainty bracelet, and I'm not really a fan of dainty bracelets. I like thick cuffs like this. So this was definitely an unexpected treat, and I really love this, and I highly recommend you purchase it if it is still available on DailyLook.com, because it is a gorgeous piece and it looks a lot more expensive than it really is. So I have been loving light bright pink or rose gold accessories. And this is another cuff from DailyLook that I have been pairing with basic simple cardigans. I dress really simply, so you know, most of the time I'm wearing a long sleeve, and it's just nice to have one large accessory just to complete your look. But my favorite, I think I would have to say, is this studded rhinestone cuff. And it reminds me of a more punk and more noticeable version of my Stella & Dot Renegade bracelet, which I adore, but this is a dainty version, and this is the tough girl version. I just think it's well constructed. It doesn't look cheap. It feels nice on the wrist, but not too heavy. And as you guys know, I have really little wrists, so DailyLook bracelets are great for petite girls. So just keep that in mind if you are really small around the wrist like I am. And speaking of small, I'm going to finish off this video with some workout wear. I have been asked a lot of questions about what I use and what I wear when I go to the gym. And I started off with these Nike gloves. These are really, they're basic gloves, and I think they were about $20. My boyfriend bought them for me at a Nike store, and my friend Jenny actually has the same pair. A lot of girls use these because they're great for girls with small hands. These are a size small. However, because my hands are so small with deadlifting, when I use a lot of weight, anything over 100 pounds, my hands start to slip. And I don't like to use chalk because it gets all over my Lululemon, but with an alternating grip and these grippy gloves, these are by Under Armour. And I did not want them in pink, but that's the only color they come in. So this is a great way. I use these only on my last set or my heaviest sets, just because if you use them for your entire workout, I feel like it causes bunching up of the skin underneath the glove. So I save these for the last couple when my hands are just really, really tired and sweaty. And last but not least, I'm going to share with you my Lululemon favorite of the month. I get asked a lot of questions about what kind of Lululemon I like, but to be quite honest, they come and go with so many different styles and discontinue everything that I like even before the season is over. So sometimes it's hard to get around to showing you guys things. But this is the Fast and Free crop. I purchased the Running With My Homies crop first, and I don't recommend that one. I like the pair that I have, but they just bunch too much around the knees, and it's not flattering and it's not comfortable when you're deadlifting or squatting. So I like these better because they fit lower, they're lower rise, and when you're a smaller person with, you know, even though I have a long torso for a petite person, I still have a small and shorter torso compared to a normal person. So I like the lower rise on these Fast and Free crops. So if you're a tall person, anywhere from 5'7" or taller, these might be too low for your comfort zone, but I love the ruffle detailing on the side. But they do have these on sale in all black. And best of luck to all of you with your holiday shopping, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye!